Yeah, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are watching us from. This is me, your brother, your friend, Human Steven, right here on the show. Please, guys, I wanted to just press the share button, guys. Whatever you're doing, I wanted to just go to the share button, press this share button. We need to actually do a lot today. Please share this video to all our platforms, share this video to everywhere you need. You can share the video to, guys. It's not going to be a time to just waste. This is me, your brother. Please kindly just share this video. Let's share this video to all our, our friends, loved ones, families, and all that and that. Okay, guys, I want to just share this video. Let's share it. Let's share it. Let's share it. If you're on Nigeria Watch, please give us some likes. Give us some likes, guys. Give us some likes. And to this for your first time of following us here, please subscribe to Nigeria Watch YouTube channels as we go to this show. I want to just take some time off to see how much we can bring people in here. You understand what I mean? So we don't just. I really need to talk today. I'm pissed off right now, but I'm going to take my time so I don't do it out of proportion. Okay, guys. So I wanted to just take your time, share the video, share the video, share the video, let it go viral. Let me see people sharing the video. Let me see people sharing the video, Let me see you guys sharing the video. Let me see shares. Just start inviting people into the show. Let me see shares. Let me see shares. Invite, shares and invite, shares and invite, shares and invite, shares and invite. Okay, guys. Please, if you are here, just drop a comment. Drop a comment on the comment section so we can actually recognize you and give you, an ovation. Please, you here, just let's kindly, drop a message on the comment section so we can know you are here and we talk with you. Okay, guys. Just share. We have 12 people here. I will start this show when we are 25. We have 12 people right now in total. 12. We have 13 persons here now. 12 from Nigeria Watch and one from Facebook. So let's just share. Let's continue sharing. Let's invite people in. So we'll pick up the show when we are 25 in number. So let's do this together, guys. Let's do this together today. Let's do it together today. We're going to talk about a lot of things today. We're going to look at the Obaseki executives, what they are standing for. It's not my major concern, and how are they going to make the life of our people better than it used to be right now. Okay, guys. Please drop your comment there. Let me see your comments on the comment section so I can be able to, we can move on. We are still a minute away now. So we're 11 people together. So we just need more people. Please just share this video, guys. Share this video, guys. So while you are sharing that, I need to go back to the video that I just watched now on Nigeria Watch YouTube about our senior citizens, our fathers, our mothers, grandfathers, and grandmothers that have retired from the civil service, both in the local government and in the state, that have not been treated well by the government. And the one touches me that there are some gratuities from 2008, some from 2012. There are another one from 2016, one from 2019 that have not been paid. My question to the people in the corridor of power, right from the time of Osumbo, Oshomole, and Obaseki, do you guys really have heart? for the truth. And do you guys really have heart? Had they owing Oshomole is gratuity now? Oshomole only worked for 8 years. Just 8 years. With all the benefit that was accrued to him while he was in office as a governor. He left the office by promulgating a law to favor him. Did we really, does our senior citizens really deserve this? Some person 2008, their gratuities haven't been paid up till now. Are you guys serious? Come on, guys. What are you guys trying to display? You live a very flamboyant life. You live on the expense of the people. But yet those who actually do the job, you pay them meager salary while they are in service, and you refuse to pay them what is due to them when they are out of service. What kind of a country, what kind of a people are you guys? Why are we so wicked? Why are we inhuman? Do we really have conscience? You guys will be ordinary commissioner. You will be living there after 2 or 3 years with a palatial mansions, living an extravagant life. At the detriment of the people. Now, Governor, sir, I want to ask a simple question, Your Excellency. You'll be singing around, you are doing a reform on the civil service. I want to ask with all honesty, sir, how can you reform an hungry man? How can you reform an hungry man? How on earth can you reform an hungry man, sir? People left the civil service and to you crown it all, the said gratuity is not even government's money. People don't know. I think we should try to explain a little bit better. It is money that belongs to these people that they worked. Right now, I've just worked, I think, 20 years here. I already had my pension attached to my bank account. I know how much I'm going to get at the end of my 65 years when I will be retiring. It is my contribution that the government invested for me. On monthly basis, you take their money for the last 35 years. And when it's time for you to pay them, you begin to play them around. This is unfair. One of them nearly died. And you guys lived a very luxurious life while you are in government. 2008, 2012, 2016, 2019. How, how do you guys really sleep? How do you guys really sleep at night? To be very comfortable with the condition of things around you. How? Have any of you put yourself in their shoes? Why do you guys take delight in seeing people suffering? What is the benefit? What is the gain that you guys get from seeing people suffering? Jesus Christ. I even thought the entire pensioners protest was over. Not knowing this thing still lingering all this while. Jesus Christ. And some of you, I heard you pay some persons 4,000 naira in a month as pension. 4,000 naira. 4,000 naira. For goodness sake. 4,000 naira in a month. That's his pension. And yet you will not still pay the 4,000 when as at when due. Uh, Barrister Mata, Andrew, you've been a very nice guy. We've spoken one or twice, and I've actually commended you in my show here most of the time because you were a little bit very transparent during the when you were an essay, but your first official statement that you made in connection to this pensioners cry was a little bit misleading. You said you never owed them any pension, but you cannot take gratuity away from pension. So when you are paying me the 2 naira I'm supposed to get every month, and you're holding on to the buck I'm supposed to get once to better my life, you've done nothing. I think the moment one is ending his service with the state or the local government, his gratuity is already ready to be delivered to him. Because this is what he paid all through the years he served. It's not even your money. There's supposed to be an insurance company that's supposed to take care of this money. I don't even know why. I don't understand the system that is even working in that country. My bank manage my pension right now. My bank here in Sweden manage my pension. So every day I can go into my bank account through my mobile app, and know how much is the value of my pension as of today. And the very day I'm graduating, I'm retiring from service, they're going to put everything I've worked together and they will just put it in. That is it. And I get my gratuity, and I get my pension as at when due on monthly basis. Because the government knows I need to take care of myself. You allow these men, you know they have children, and you're talking about insecurity, you're talking about, Yahoo boys, you're talking about criminals. You are treating their parents with so much dismay, knowing fully well that these people, they have responsibilities to take care of. What kind of human being are you guys? Truly, this morning I'm really disheartened. I was sharing tears when I was watching those elderly people. Imagine if because I know most of them that they are surviving on their children who are abroad. Imagine if we now live the life that the European lives. The moment the child is grown, he abandoned his father and mother. Just the way they do here, go and dump them somewhere. It means would have been seeing scores of death on daily basis. Not because they are sick, but they will be dying of depression, frustration, hunger, and all sort of. Why are you people so heartless? 2008, you guys didn't pay. 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That is a 14, 15 years. One person is still waiting for pension, for his gratuity. I'm very sure most of these people are already dead already. But when people are leaving office after 8 years, you people have signed a criminal bill to enrich yourself. The stupid bill that these criminals they signed was this: when they are leaving office as a governor, when they are leaving office as a governor, you build them a house in Edo State, in the capital city, and in any choice area, in any choice area in the state, and one outside the state, on the government, on the state's fund. I heard they paid themselves about 200 million naira on monthly basis as their salary or their pension. They pay their wives. They're entitled to cooks, drivers, and many other things. Why the people who actually run the day-to-day activity of the state are living in perpetual penury? Isn't that heartless? Isn't that wickedness? Not only Lagos State diaspora vibes. Go check. Go check the law that was signed. Those said what was signed into law in Edo State. Don't come here to deceive people, my brother. You are because you guys are even one of the problem in this state. You see the truth, you don't say it because of political correctness. I don't believe in that. Please. Go check what they signed before coming to my show to say this crap. Okay? Go check what they signed in Edo. They had the same thing. Because listen, right now, it has gone beyond political level as I'm here now. There's not about politics right now. This is wickedness of all the politicians that have ever ruled Edo State. For me, they failed woefully. Can we owe somebody since 2008? So somebody's here to not try to put it on political terms? Come on, guys. Where is our sense of humanity? 2008. They are owing people in 2008. Who was the government in 2008? Shomole was there. Who was the government in 2016? Obaseki was there. So how do you expect me to exonerate any of these people? How do you expect me to exonerate any of these two guys? Nobody talk of 2019. I mean, 1999. You want to say 2008, you don't want to say 2012, you don't want to say 2016, you don't want to say 2019. What the heck is wrong with them? What were they doing while they were in government? Was those money not for them? Is it government's money? Come on, guys. Why do we live abroad? Sometimes we want to defend what we know is crime. All because we believe in one man against the other. Listen, guys. I think my brother, you are defending people, and you know that's where I have problem with you. If you're an Edo man, you want the best for Edo, you must always come out plain and defend the Edo people. Not defending any political person. That's what I don't want on my show. That's what I don't want. This is the plight of the Edo people. We must all come aside to call a spade a spade. Not come to defend anyone. If you pay Lucky's backlash, why can't you pay the ones that were at the front? Not Oshomole was involved, Obaseki is involved. I didn't call Oshomole alone. I called both of them out. It is their fault. And both of them are enjoying today where our people are suffering. I think this guy's supposed to get off my show now. Sorry, guys, because I need to take him off my show because it's actually disturbing me. Because this guy, what I've just known about him is this: he's too politically sentimental in his dealings, and I don't give a hoot about that because I'm not here for favoritism today. Okay, many of these people whose gratuity were owned, maybe retired 2008, many of them today they are dead. And this guy is coming here to talk trash to me. Between 2008 and 2012 or 2016, Shomole left government. Why did you not pay them? Why supporting some bunch of evils, man? See, some of us we live in diaspora, but yet we act as if we are living in Nigeria. What is the difference between us and these people right now? Election is over. This is governance time. You support Obaseki, you support Oshomole, support whoever you support. Doesn't matter right now. What actually matters is this. How are they governing our people? When there's an election, yeah, propaganda is welcome. But the moment the election is over, we all must come to the same table and defend the interests of the people. You see, all these guys who just want to get political position, that's just how they do. They defend what they even know is wrong, all because of their gain. That gets me pissed off. This is my show, and I do my show the way I feel is working for me. Mr. Obaseki, sir, I want you to, as a matter of fact, start tracing the monies of these people. What happened to it? What happened to their gratuity? Have you guys used their money to do other projects that was not meant for? And if that is the case, that's crime. That is pure crime. If you have used their money to do other things that it was not actually meant for, it is crime. As somebody decided to hoard the money, or just for them to be able to make profit from it, is that a problem? What is actually the issue? That people have been owed gratuity since 2008, and their issues aren't yet being settled in 2021. Imagine the man that fainted. If he had died today, who will not come to actually take his gratuity? This is not all right. This is inhumanity to man. How many of these commissioners, whether in the past or in the future, when this guy was saying now, I should not talk about the Shomole. If Obaseki decide to leave now, this burden here that they are already accumulating now, Obaseki decide to leave this burden now for the next governor, who are we going to blame? The governor is coming in, they'll come and meet, huge debt on ground where there's no resources. For goodness sake, my brothers, Peter Obi came into Anambra State with a lot of debt on Anambra. He came, he wiped away the entire debt and left 50-something billion naira stuck in an account for the state. He cleared the whole debt. Wasn't owing any gratuity, wasn't owing any pensioner, wasn't owing any salary. And the day he handed over to Willie Obiano. And while he was leaving, he didn't leave the coffer empty. He left with 50, he left there for them 57 million. 57 billion naira. And some other, millions of dollars stuck in different accounts for the state. People will come here and justify one government against the other. Are you guys normal? You see why Edo can never move forward. We will say we're going to look for people who's going to rescue us from diaspora. Whereas people who actually live in diaspora are actually thinking even worse than those people that is home. Or just because they just want to be relevant. I'm just pissed off right now, man. But thank God I've already blocked his house away from my show. Mr. Governor, sir, I don't know who's in charge of pension scheme in Edo State. You guys need to have a roundtable talk. This isn't working. Nobody suffers like this. You all have parents. You all have just put yourself in their shoe. That you worked for 30-something years. You retired. Now you are tired. But your labor is being rubbed on the mud by people who are supposed to have appreciated you. The only thing you guys are showing is the civil servants should be nonchalant when it comes to work. That's the only thing you guys are showing. You are telling them, don't be serious about your job, because when you retire and get tired, we will abandon you. So you better make a second alternative for yourself before your retirement. You are telling them, just those that are in service now, to steal as much as they can. Because when they are tired and get retired, they will get nothing from the government. Because if you treat them like this, they will do everything, knowing fully where they are going to retire. They will do everything to sustain themselves after they are tired and being retired. See, when we blame the people for some action that they actually do, we must check the origin of such actions. With the character that you guys are displaying as of today, shows that whatsoever you guys are doing is not actually from your heart. Owing people since 2008, where the value of $1 is about 100 something naira, yet it has not been paid when the value of $1 is 500 something naira. Come on. Come on. Come on. How are we going to move forward like this? I'm very sure many of these children, many of their children would have been dropped out because they couldn't pay fees. I'm very sure also these people don't get free medical care like they do in Europe. I'm sure they don't get free medical care when they're sick. I'm sure there's nothing, no benefit. Like here in Sweden today, a pensioner goes to a supermarket. He goes to a supermarket. When he gets there, he buys his things. He will give them his pension card and his bank card. When they get the pension card, they get the way they're going to do it through their system. They will reduce his cost by 25%. Wherever he bought there, he will get 25% discount. Right there. Right there. When they also want to go to take a bus, they get free ticket from the government. That their card, that their pension card is their ticket. They don't pay for any bus or train within the city. They want to take a taxi. This cab, like we don't call cab in Nigeria. They want to take a taxi. They also get reduction on those taxis that they take. In addition to the money they get as their pension and gratuities. That's what we call them senior citizens. How now we call the governors first citizen of the state. How will you feel if you who are the first citizen is being treated like that? God will help us in that country. Please, guys, share this video, guys. Okay, I don't want to get angry with some people today. I'm really pissed off with that guy there. I just have to block him off because this guy is always thinking very myopic in his thinking. It's just after politics, nothing more. Okay, we are supported Obaseki, but today he's failing. That does not mean that because I supported Obaseki and it's not failing now, I'm not going to do what I need to do to correct wherever that we need to be corrected. That's the truth of matter. So we don't know what they are doing. We don't know what is actually happening within the corridor of power. They are wicked. They're insensitive. Do you know? Some time we're seeing every day. It was just pensioner coming out every day. We never saw this for a very long time. That's why some of us are baboozled by the statement that they are making, that they are being owed, such a long time. If it's even one person, it is uncalled for. Okay. If it's even one person, it's uncalled for. Not talk of, not one, not two, not three, who have already said, how much they are being owed. That's it's not right at all. Not even in this time where the economy is batting hard on them. How do you expect them to feed? How do you expect them to feed? Some of them could never build a home. If their children don't have money, it's a problem. So how are you going to go pay rent? How are you going to take off the set and take off the children? People work that long to be able to have, a time to retire and be taken care of by the government. That's what they do here. The children don't take care of them. In Europe, no children, very few of them, no children take care of their parents when they retire because they make money. Sometimes they even make money more than you do. They make money more than you do as a retiree. Probably if you work for that 35 years, they make more money more than you do as a retiree. Now let's look, please, guys. Just share this video. Give us some likes. Let's look at this. This is the names of the commissioners that Obaseki brought up. I think one of them I've just showed his color today. A few days ago when he actually what's it called? His first official statement, and he lied that they were not owing those people any pension. But we are surprised that our fathers came and said they are being owned pensions. Let me try to take away this banner from here, guys. Okay, so you can see it clearly. Okay. Now they said they were not owing them any money, but our fathers came to say today that's not true. Okay, so this is the names that have been approved. This one is from the SSG, actually, as you can see there. They actually sent out the circular. And then the first president was Oluwole Osamodiame Iyamu San, but it's not here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show their pictures and their different qualifications. And those of them that are not here, I think a few of them I couldn't get their pictures. Couldn't get their pictures and their titles from the wall of the governor. So, but I'll just do the one that we have today, and we'll talk about them, and so that people will know them and know who they are. So from there, we can be able to question them anytime there's an issue. That's why I wanted to share this video. Let it go viral. Let everybody knows their faces and what they stand for. So these are 12 people. I'm going to read the 11 people for you again, guys. So the fellow is Oluwole Osamodiame Iyamu San. We have Professor Mrs. Obeyi Okodia. We have Dr. Joan Osas Oviawe. We have Osaze Etan Uzame. We have Monday Osaibovo. We have Maria Edeko Esquire. We have Joseph Eboibe. We have Moses Abuko. We have Isoken Omo. We have Andrew Emata. We have Mrs. Ose Omorobe. And we have other people that they actually appointed, as special advisors, and other very serious positions that the governor accepted. So this is the head of the team. That's the head of the team, the executive council. That's the head, which his name is Governor Obaseki, the governor of Edo State. As you all see that's the head. Okay, guys. So that's the head of that very executive council of Edo State executive. So that's the head there. That's the governor. Then this woman here, this is the commissioner for education. This commissioner for education in Edo State right now. Her name is Dr. Joan Osa Oviawe. Okay. I'm going to read what is there. If you can read, if you can see it, you can follow me. Oviawe, an international policy and development specialist, served as executive chairperson of the Edo State Universal Basic Education Board, spearheading widespread reform in the basic education subsector under the framework of Edo's basic education sector transformation. She is the founder of the African Special Interest Group of the, sorry guys, of the Competitive and International Education Society, a vibrant research and practice network of academics, practitioners, policymakers, and graduate students in over 15 countries. Oviawe, a member of the working group on global e-learning of the World Congress of Comparative Education Society, is experienced in community development and cross-cultural collaborative work. Madam, good afternoon, ma. Dr. Joan, I found that you are the new Commissioner of Education. The truth of the matter is, Madam, you're going to hear from me a lot. Okay? Maybe let me remove my face so you can see my face very well. This is me. This is me. I'm a troubler of government when they don't do the right thing. I'm a thorn in the flesh. The truth of the matter is this. I'm very poisonous when it comes to corruption. Okay? It so much irritates me when you are underperforming in your duty as a commissioner. I'm going to give you 90 days to settle down. I'm not going to talk to you throughout this year, but from January, I want to see not just working. I want to see you running, madam. The educational system in Edo today is dead. Children are sitting on the floor in our schools. I've just read all you've done fantastically well. I hope what is on paper should be displayed in reality. Because children, why I'm bringing your faces out today, the one I have, is to let you know we know you guys. And we are going to follow you guys bomber to bomber. This is not the era of government. You know, nobody cares. In this government, we actually care. We want a better Edo. And we are ready, absolutely ready, to make Edo great at all cost. Whether you guys like it or not. Madam Joama, I want to say congratulations for the first time for your position as the Commissioner of Education. But know something, man. The position you just gotten is a task that requires you to do beyond every imaginations. Let me point something here, madam. I heard that you were actually the chairperson of the Edo State Universal Basic Education Board. And it was that Universal Basic Education Board that actually spearheaded Edo Best. It was a good initiative, but I must tell you, madam, as now the commissioner, you know that Edo Best is not working. So you've been in the corridor of power. You are not a new being to Obaseki's government. You've been around, so we know you understood the plights and the dysfunctioning of the Edo State educational system, both from the primary to the tertiary. So you understood all. So we are not going to tell you what you need to do now, because you have been there as the chairperson of Subeb, and also a partner, one who spearheaded the Edo Best, initiative. So we believe strongly that you will bring to bear all the experiences you've learned while you were the chairperson of Subeb, and also knowing fully well while you were outside the show, there are things you would have seen that the commissioner who was in there as at that point in time didn't see. So your coming into the office now will give you a better idea to correct those mistakes that wasn't corrected from the past administration of the Ministry of Education. So we're going to give you 90 days, like I said. January, we'll start questioning you on some of the policies you brought up and what you've done to better the laws of the Edo people. I want to say one more time again, Madam Commissioner of Education, congratulations. Okay? We're not a fighter, we're not A2 now. We just want the best for Edo. The next person we have here is the Solicitor General, so Permanent Secretary, Edo State Ministry of Justice. His name is Professor Faith Osamalogomewi Osadolo. Oga, you're a professor. I don't want to talk because I did not grammar well. I want to read to your people, to Edo people, your positions. So Professor Sadlo is a professor of law at the Department of Public Law, Faculty of Law, University of Benin, Benin City. Please, if any University of Benin person there, we know this man. Wanna give us his secret biography. You know what I mean by that? What he has done while he was a lecturer in University of Benin. Okay? Edo State is the former head Department of Public Law at the University of Benin. He has also served as a former assistant dean of student affairs and chair many university committees. He is a permanent member of the University of Benin Senate. He joined the University of Benin as an assistant lecturer and rose through the rank to become a professor of law. He holds PhD in law, LLM, and LLB, all from the University of Benin, and a BL from Nigerian Law School, Lagos. Okay. Let me not judge you, sir. Like I said, I don't believe in paper qualification. I believe what you can be able to do. One of the greatest problems we are having today in Edo State is the law, the judiciary. It has failed us many times, particularly the less privileged in the society. Like we all know, they were supposed to be the last hope of the common man, but they have not actually been the last hope of the common man. Okay, I'm going to give you an instance of that Professor Faith. During the end land grabbing protest, a guy came and said his land and his house was given to the former Chief Justice of Edo State. And even when he went there to meet her, he met her husband. Her husband said that was the benefit that they got from the community. So they were not ready to give it out back to the original owner. And as I speak to you, Oga Permanent Secretary, Prof, that land was seized and the owners couldn't get it back. There are many, many people today in it. I'm not saying all the judiciary, okay? There are many of the judiciaries that are so corrupt that they sell and buy cases. So your position as the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of the Ministry will be able to do much to solve any impending or necessary actions that will be roaming around the ministry under your watch with the help of the Commissioner of Justice, of the Minister of Justice. Okay? So please take that, sir. Then the next person I'm going to have here is Cruz. I mean, if you know, we all know him. Cruz Osage. We all know him. He was there last year. So I will just read about him and you'll move on because I don't want to talk so much about his essay. That's the governor's business. Osage, journalist and communication expert, is the immediate past special advisor for media and communication strategy to the Edo State Governor, Mr. Governor Obaseki. He played a key role in the successful media campaign that helped secure the governor's re-election in the Edo 2020 gubernatorial election, engaged several odds posed by big political forces all over the country. With over 2 decades experience as an editor and consultant, Sergey has worked as a media, PRO, and advertising advisor to multinational companies, including the Dangote Group, Tora Industry PLC, the Bao Start companies, former Singata Limited, First Force Limited, Dele Oye and Associate, amongst others. And there is a part of your biography that was not correct. You did not actually make Obaseki to win the election, despite the odds. The people did. Who wrote this for you? They just give you a name that was not yours. The people actually made Obaseki win, not you. Because on your word, there was nothing actually special on your word that actually sold Obaseki to the people. So I don't know who wrote that. I think that was an error. Okay, you must give the kudos, the accolade to the people who actually supported the re-election, the victory of Obaseki. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next one. This is the other woman again. This is Mrs. Sarah Esanbedo Ajose Adeogun, Special Advisor, Strategy, Policy, Project, Performance Management. Okay, this one will have a lot to do with us. Okay, guys, take her name. Her name is Sarah, Madam Sarah. This one we are going to drag her. Project management, performance management. Anytime there's a bad road, drag her out. Okay? Anytime there's a bad road, it's going to be a job. Before we call the commissioner, we're going to call her first so that you can talk to our guy so that they will do the right thing for us. Like right now, Madam Sarah, Ekema Road, right now is a no-go area. Tesami Road is a no-go area. There's another back of Uniben, it's a no-go area. Okay, there's no street lights, and there's so many amenities in Edo State. Please, ma, and most of the job that your contractors are doing, they are substandard. I beg, sit up and start doing your job. It's not to get the money alone, but actually to work for every 1 naira that the government is giving you. Ajose Adeogun is an accomplished professional with over 2 decades of multidisciplinary experience in the oil and gas industry. During her distinguished career in the oil industry, spent in Shell Petroleum Development Commission and its other subsidiaries, Sarah was involved in various transformation initiatives that generated sustainable value across social performance, information technology, and social content discipline. While at Shell, Sarah deployed technology application for management of over $2 billion investment fund and managed the pension fund digitization program, among other projects. Madam Digital, thank you. That pension fund, that one interests me for inside. The pension fund. Ma, I want to make you use the same style where you use for share. Give Obaseki the same idea. Because this is about project performance. Because pension now project. That if you do well for project performance, let me say you don't win the heart of our first citizen. And if you win the heart of our first citizen, you don't win the heart of their children, their grandchildren, and their great-grandchildren. So wherever, a thing you did while you were in office, as a share staff, all the things you did, please try to bring the same idea again back to play in your new office as special advisor, to the governor on policies and what do you call again? What is it called again, guys? Let me check that now. Special advisor, strategy, policies, project, and performance management. So, ma, please try as much as possible to do that while you are there. Okay, ma? This is very, very important for us as Edo people. So, when you see every one of you work, this is not going to be a time where you guys will just think it's going to be business as usual. It's not going to be business as usual. That's the truth of the matter there. Then this is the next one. This lady, Salami. Let's see what is her position right now. Salami E. Ozavieze. Now she's the chairman of the Edo State Universal Basic Education Board, so BED, where Madam Osas of Yahweh left. So she came there. Okay. So let's see what she had there. A passionate educationist and an investment banker with over 23 years of postgraduate experience cutting across education, accounting, investment banking, sales and marketing, and customer experience. A champion for the teaching profession. She is the founder and chief executive officer of Stonebridge Learning Resources, an education and learning resources center managing a wide network of teachers, delivering learning using technology enabled performance platform. She is a rounded professional who possesses invaluable experience in driving strategy aimed at achieving targeted growth with a focus on embedding streamlined processes and structure to ensure sustainability. Ozavieze obtained a Bachelor of Science in Accounting, zero class upper, from the University of Benin in Edo State in 1997. She became a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICANN, in 2000, and a member of the Chartered Institute of Stockbroker in 2009. She is also an alumna of the Lagos Business School. This is a very good CV, madam. Like I said, I do not believe so much in paper qualification because I know in Nigeria you guys can buy paper. I believe in what you can come to do. Shomole not go school, he perform. Yes, so Shomole not go school, he perform. So, madam, education is dying in Edo State. Thank God you have all the degrees. And as I can see, you finished in 1999. You must be a very young lady, very young one. So you have an opportunity right now to prove yourself. Not to sit there and amass wealth at the detriment of the people, because we will drag you like never before. That's the truth, madam. You and Osa of Yahweh, Joanne, you two are going to be one of my eye, because I'm going to monitor you guys so well, because education is the bedrock for any society. So if we fail in the education, particularly the one you are involved in, which is the basic education that involves the primary school, if we fail in the primary school, then we are failed all through. Why we have so very poor performance in our educational sector today is because the primary education in Nigeria as a whole is dead. So you coming there, I believe and I hope all these experiences that have been allocated to you is being put into use in you discharging your duty as a chairperson of the Edo State Basic Education Board. Okay, madam. Then the next person we have here is Barrister Andrew Emata. But mata even me on web be me got like Andrew. Tell like bro. I don't fall my hand though. I don't use you to sing. You and Ozame Etan. So na two na be people will be say we know say he go perform. I beg Oga, tell your Oga to always don't give false information to us. Don't give false information to us, because it will destroy your political reputation. You have to understand that politics in Edo today has gone beyond the way it was in the early days. It's now being controlled by many forces. And one of those forces are we that are standing on the social media today. So wherever you are giving out, let it be as factual as possible. Like you just said that you are not owing, but they said you are owing them. And even when the guy you guys called to represent you guys came, made it very clear that all the grievances will be addressed after he has talked about the 1% deduction, which you lay so much emphasis on. So please, my brother, don't destroy your reputation for anyone. You're a young guy, you still have a lot ahead of you. You can even be a governor if you perform well. So don't fall to the gimmick of these people. just because of what you're going to, of what is going to come to your table. You've lived abroad before, and I hope and I believe you'll be able to display what you learned in the United Kingdom in this new office that you find yourself. Okay? Now, no matter a lawyer and lecturer at the University at the Department of Public Law, Faculty of Law, University of Calabar, Cross River State, served as a senior special assistant to the governor on public affairs in the immediate past administration of Governor Godwin Obaseki. He also served as his senior legislative aide to the Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly, between 2010 and 2011. Emata is an associate member of the Institute of Strategic Management of Nigeria and a full member of the Certified Shipping Institute of Nigeria and the Policy and Law Reform Center, and served as managing partner, Truth, Fairness and Justice Association, a law firm in FCT Abuja and in Benin City. We all know you, so we're not going to talk much about you. We just believe you're going to do the right thing in this seat you are, because this is an odd seat, because your face will be seen more than the face of the governor. You're going to tell us what the governor is saying. So we're going to read the governor through you. So don't be the Lai Mohammed of Buhari, please. Do not be the Lai Mohammed of Buhari. Be yourself, the truthful guy you have always been. Stand on the path you've stood all these years and defend the people. Your job is to defend the Edolites. That's your job. That's your job. Please. The next person I have here is my friend. He's a nice guy. I love him. I love Ethan. I think I've met him once also in person. I think he's a very good guy. But I hope he can be able to do what the position I'll be given now. He's the commissioner for mining, gas, and oil in Edo State. Ethan is a seasoned administrator, investment banker, and systematic problem solver with over 16 years experience providing solutions to problems across multiple sectors. That's beautiful. He possesses comprehensive knowledge of key institution success drivers, as he has been responsible for strategy, planning, and execution, optimizing key processes by mitigating financial and technical risk. He has implemented multiple complex and high-profile projects in Nigeria and the US. In organizations such as Edo State Government, Concord Bank, Lehman Brothers, City Group, South Grade Engineering, Woodbury Oil and Gas, to name a few. He brings his unique expertise to bear as former chief of staff and executive assistant to the governor of Edo State and a senior member of the Edo State economy team, driving public-private partnerships and reform that significantly impact economic development. Ethan, my brother, this is a big portfolio they put for you. They just reason you high, and we want to see that all this in here been a manana. My beggar ya. But I say, let me tell my banner, you are a friend. I like your style. I've not known you so well, but like I said, the only once I met you, you are cool-headed, you are not arrogant, you aren't proud, even despite you have a very, big background, from the Uzames, and also I think I also heard that your mommy is also another very big woman within the state also, talking about the Edigins and all that and that. But even when you talk to people, you are very polite, you are accommodative, you listen, and I believe you can bring this to bear in your new job. The truth of the matter is this, Ethan. Oye Orima, Iroye Miami, where those state is the sixth or the fifth largest oil producing state in Nigeria, but we are living in penury. So, as a young man who understood the plight of the youth which you belong to, should be able to use your position, as commissioner for mining, gas and oil, to make sure where every money government or the government, nobody individual been here before. Because my own way, most of the oils revenue accrued in Edo State goes into individual pockets, not the state pocket. That's the royalties I was supposed to get. So I want you to use your office to make sure that all these loopholes have been blocked in your time, and give yourself a name, so you don't disgrace your parents, and you don't also disgrace the youth who are so much believing in you. Because in this government today, I think you are the youngest of the commissioners. So I want to expect to see you do something different from what had been done. Money should not be your problem because your parents are rich. Leave a legacy, leave a name behind that you'll be remembered for a very, very long time, my brother. For now, then had a baby picture with Ladia. Maybe he congratulate you for the job well done, or he had a lamb blast you. That's the truth of matter there. So today I'm not talking Imarido Rovionia, Marido Tem and normal bar, because like I said, you've been a nice guy. I've met you once and you've been nice. At least that day you show where you actually have listening ears. And I believe we are a video now. My brother, you will listen to what I'm saying now. You will do your best and put your name, in the sand of time, so that people will always refer to you while you were there as the commissioner for mining, gas, and oil. Okay? I mean, those illegal people, not very well. They do why I think go enrage my brother and me, so that no, I'm making enough of it though. Okay? The next one there is Honorable Monday Osaibovo. Honorable Osaibovo, a thorough breed politician, business administrator, and agriculturalist, serves as commissioner for local government and community affairs in the first term of Governor Obaseki's. He was also the commissioner for agriculture and natural resources between 2007 and between 2017 July and July 31st, 2018. A grassroots mobilizer with an undying commitment to community development, Sabovo has served in various capacities in his Ovia Northeast local government area, where he commands a mammoth following. This includes executive chairman 1992 to 2002, secretary 1993, critical committee chairman 1992, councillor 1987 to 1989, and 1990 to 1991, among others. A first-class graduate of the Amboseli University, Epoma, Sabovo is a key player in the campaign for the repatriation of the looted Benin artifact. A farmer by profession, he has continued to support Governor Obaseki's vision to grow sufficient food to sustain food security in Edo State. Again, they said you are a politician. That I believe. You are a mobilizer. That I believe. You've held so very many positions in the past. I'm not doubting that. But what I want to say is that your position has not actually reflect on Ovia Northeast during your time. I don't have a problem with that. They also said you are an agriculturalist. Bravo. That's what we actually wanted for Edo State. And I believe as a farmer that you are, You will use your office. They will say you are the one that is actually trying to make a to join Obaseki to make sure that there is a end to food insecurity in the state. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. But Ipa, a commissioner of agriculture, and natural resources. If anyone lose Ubon Obaseki mu, will you ma fail, Honorable Sabobo? Abebo Garo again. Ipa we gume guania. Between 2017, 2018, 2019, to that election time, Abebo Garo as commissioner. No jima ya mubo viantie isabugi dana viantie no jima fail. I mean we go yana way. Sometimes you guys are not even ashamed. You've been in the corridor of power since 19 waiting. This man have been in the corridor of power since 1987. This man here have been in the corridor of power since 1987. Since 1987, he had been in the corridor of power since 1987, guys. This man, Honorable Sabovo, Monday. 1987 to 1989, then 1990 to 1991, this was a councillor in Ovia Northeast. This guy was the Technical Committee chairman in 1992. This man of Ovia Northeast. This man was a secretary in Ovia Northeast in 1993. This man was a chairman between 1992 and 2002. He has been in the corridor of power in Ovia Northeast. But yet, Ovia Northeast isn't developed. So, I will not want to judge you now because the Kenyan Commissioner for Local Government, I want to see what is going to happen in the local government. I want to make sure that each local government are now functioning. If you don't, the next thing you have a picture of Ladia, yeah, boy, Baba. I don't hear about any Imaro yo. You got to tell okay when I were the new commissioner for local government, Eita, or we say Mari Wewena Kae, Pamonde, also Barry London yet Pamonde to JP Winiki, Pamonde JP, Pamonde JP, yeah, the big ray, Riku, Imaguinia, Imaro Maropania, Imatie Bo, Imatiuki, Koga Wenia, we no keno ye, or we say, Amari Wewena Kae, they were Amade Giaza. How do you Giaza? Why wait you when your baba? Yes, about Osabaya in here. Echo Toure. It's not by force. That's why many of us say we don't want, because we don't want to have to destroy ourselves. Okay? Wato, congratulations on your appointment. Mrs. Maria Omozele Adeko Esquire, a lawyer nahin. Lawyer nahin. Madam Lawyer. Mama, Atwale for you. Mama, a lawyer. Because the truth of the matter, you know, say Nagena, many times. Because the truth of the matter is, it will a case here, somebody maybe every day we can arrest him. Because Megabu Wadedo, maybe every time we can and Mega will be. Since a lawyer working, Esquire working, Mama. And I believe when it gets to that time, we'll know what to say, man. Okay? He's a commissioner for social development and gender issues. This one, on a case. Mama, you know, you just knew a few days ago there was a case of a girl that was assaulted by some idiots, all in the name of court. We don't want to hear fame. Any such case, those boys, they should be thrown not into Oko. You should dig a hole and do a prison yard at all water, very grand, dodgeon, and be throw them inside. Anybody that rape people, throw them inside. Anybody that molest children, throw them inside. Particularly the girl child. Because me, I like girl child very well, more than boy child. I'm a man, but I love the girl child more than the boy child. Because the boy child, they are problematic. The girl child are very, very understanding. Okay? I use my mother as an example. We all left, we got married now, we do everything. My mother is being taken care of by my elder sister. She's married, but she doesn't play with her mom. But we sometimes we don't have time. We travel a lot, go and look for money. But she's always there for her. So I understood that the girl child are the one that are going to take care of you when you are old, not the boy child. So we want you to protect them for us, man. This is your time. Develop them. And make sure there's no gender discrimination in our states anymore. All those stupid oga who harass women because they came to look for job. Man, if they carry the case, come your office, investigate them, and throw that big man into cell. Okay? A decon and educationist and lawyer, was commissioner for social development and general issues in the first term of Governor Obaseki. She championed the domestication and review of the violence against parent prohibition law 2019 to 2021 in Edo State. An astute politician and international investment lawyer, she has headed and is a member of several international and national professional organizations, including member of the Nigerian Bar Association, life member of International Federation of Women Lawyers, past chairperson of International Federation of Women Lawyers, Edo State, and full member Nigerian Society of International Law, amongst others. So, madam, if you talk well now, or where make a problem with you where, but make a problem where make a babu or where in case we can make this one finish. Maybe like on is okay. Madam is okay, ma. What madam? What even that Bahama will be. She is the commissioner for physical planning and urban development. Madam developer. Let me read your papers more before I talk to you, man. Omo, a professional real estate and property developer, was executive chairman of the Edo Development and Property Agency, which she transformed to a private sector facing entity, leading to revamp of estate aid by the agency and partnership for the development of a modern garden estate, Gerard stores, and ShopRite. Okay, well, when you are here, a library man, but that's okay. Okay. With over 3 decades experience working in the built environment space between Nigeria and the United Kingdom, or you live abroad before. Almost served as the managing director, CEO of ASO Investment and Development Company Limited, positioning the company to be among the leading provider of affordable housing in Nigeria, having delivered affordable housing in Cross River, Ondo, Oyo, and Abia State. But you've not delivered same in Edo State. Why? Madam, I heard they say charity begins at home. Your Emota Garden is more like an abandoned project, man. Gerard stores, how many Gerard stores do we actually have in Edo as of today? We have no ShopRite yet. You are planning to sell the library for ShopRite. Madam, I know you live in UK based on what I saw here. See, the problem is this. Now I understand that it's not even about diaspora. It's about getting the right people. You guys have actually messed up the system. You've been in the corridor of power for a very long time, based on what I have here. You'll be developing estates. You are not actually developing the estate within Edo State. That will be a reference to what you can do. But I'm not going to talk so much right now. And also, I want you to start working on the plan of Edo State urban development. Because right now, it's a mess. The communities who are actually doing all this road and all that, they had no idea of how a normal society works. I want to go back to the plan that was made by Obemudia, be re-emphasized again by Obaseki, and make the plan to be workable. Your position as a commissioner is to direct the Ministry of Urban Development to start working according to the plans of the government. There are many, it's not about destroying houses. Before they build those houses or those stores, go stop them. Don't allow them to build before stopping them. Please, man. This is very important right now. The last one I'm going to have today is Professor Obey. For today, before we come back again other time for the balance, is Professor Obey. She is the Commissioner for Health. Professor Okolia is Professor of Medicine in the School of Medicine, University of Benin, and a member of the Ministerial Committee for the Provision of Health Insurance for Retirees and Elderly Nigerians. You have not done well in that regard, madam. So I don't know. She served as secretary on Governor Obaseki Health Advisory Team 2021 and as the deputy chairman, Medical Advisory Committee, in charge of clinical service in UBTH between 2017 to 2021. The chair mother is Madam. UBTH, us UBTH walls cannot be compared to anywhere. It's like a death trap. Dirty, smelly, nothing there. Take note. A fellow of the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria, Professor Okoria pioneered the achievement. Sorry, guys. Of a geriatrics unit in the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, UBTH, and is also the pioneer chair of the geriatrics subspecialty in the Faculty of Internal Medicine of Internal Medicine. Madam, I don't want to talk about your qualification so much because I know you have it, you're a professor. What we are saying is this. When you're advising the government, you go and advise him rightly. Because I know you give advice and to make it to sell a central hospital to a private sector that the poor people cannot actually, access the hospital. Also, on your health insurance you are talking about, madam, try to make sure that the health insurance you are putting up is an health insurance that is workable for everyone. Okay, not just the rich people alone, even the poor. And also try to improve on the specialist hospital and the social hospitals in Edo State. Do not forget to also create health centers in all the 102 local government, 102 wards, central hospital in the 18 local government, and 3 specialist hospitals in the 3 senatorial districts. I repeat, try to make sure you have 192 health centers, 18 general hospitals, and 3 specialist hospitals in the 3 districts, central districts, in the 18 local government, and in the 102 wards in Edo State. I think if you do this, and the healthcare is not becoming a thing that we don't need to go to hospital and they don't treat us because we don't have money. Hey, madam, don't forget, put a law that Emergency comes in. Treatment first. Save lives before money. Save lives before money. I repeat again, save lives before money. Thank you, ma. Yeah, so that's what we just dey read wetin they talk. We dey read and they give them. Make them know say we don't be mumu again. We don't pass that mumu level. That's why they read and they give them. We dey read and they give them. Which of them be thief? Functional husband. Which of them be thief? Which of them be thief? Which of them be thief? Yes, Rita, that's what I'm saying now. I'm just putting them up, just what they said there. That's what I said now. We're not going to believe them on this. We're going to give them till January. Okay. We're going to give them till January, all of them. They will hear from me. That's why I save all their pictures. So I save them for, I go put them for archive. If you let me, they thief my phone. It did my iCloud. It cannot come out. They thief my phone. I'll collect another phone again. I'll put them. It did my email. I'll put them for everywhere. Yeah, that's what I said before. It doesn't mean anything. For me, I don't even believe in certificate anymore. I don't believe in certificate anymore. If you can read and write, I just believe that if you can read and write, then you are good. Yeah, I'm already working on their phone numbers. These people now, because we now have criminals in power, they are afraid to bring out their numbers. Yes, the Auditor General need to do that, man. They have to do that, but they are all bunch of criminals. Because most of those money there, it's not even the commissioners. It's these bad people, these criminals. So we are not even giving them. We're not going to give them a breathing space this time. We're not going to give them a breathing space. I'm not going to give them a breathing space this time at all. We are going to make sure that this time around, they will know that the Edo people will mean business. We didn't support anybody for this. We're going to make sure that we didn't support anybody for this. If it was Isaiah that won, I would have been doing the same thing I'm doing now. That's the truth of matter there. So if it's Isaiah that won, I would have been doing, because we all must join hands together to make Edo move forward. Like I told Obaseki, anyone that you bring in is not working, fire him and bring someone else. This is not time to joke. Otherwise, they will drag your name. You will only arrest and get tired. I have said it before. Highest you will do, you revoke my CFO. Maybe you say you want to go and destroy my house. That's the highest. It's the truth of the matter there. But for me to just keep quiet and allow things to go wrong, it's not going to happen anymore. That's why I will not want anybody to come to my show and try to be political. I don't want it anymore. Election is over. This is time for governance. And we must make everybody to work for the betterment of Edo people. Because even if they pay the gratuity, could reduce our pains. And people will there abroad. We're not going to suffer too much. Because when they don't pay them, what is it making them do? They're going to cry for their children's head. Crime will increase. Person where people never receive salary for 3 months and they need to eat. And maybe landlord going to disturb them. So what do you say will happen? They will start complaining. So the children know that and find a way to do it. That's why you see prostitution in Edo State today. I guess they're not doing runs just because they want to keep the family, surviving. How long are we going to continue like this? Guys, and all of them now, you are here now, you have enjoyed your life. You must also do everything humanly possible to make sure that the people you are serving also enjoy the same benefit that you guys are getting today. All of you have worked and you have made so much money for yourselves. So money should not be your paramount reason for going there now. Leave a name behind that you'll be remembered for in the long run. That's really the truth, guys. I don't know if there's any more contribution to this. Any more contribution? I'm going to give 5 minutes for contributions. Any more contribution to this, guys? Any more contributions to this, guys? We need leaders not in love with money, but in love with justice. Not in love with publicity, but in love with humanity. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. That's what we need in Edo State right now. Okay? So this is what we need, you guys. So please, is there anybody, any question, any contribution before we call it a big, big day? So I need to go rest a little bit. Yeah, that's the truth. For now, we just show them so that they will know. Thank you, Joy Star. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, Ma. I appreciate you guys for being here with us. God bless you all. So you have a nice day, and maybe we'll see later in the day if there is any need for me to come out again. Thank you very much, guys, and bye for now.